Good morning or good afternoon, everybody. I wish to welcome all experts supporting the 15th round of technical analysis of the biennial update report submitted by developing countries, as well as experts supporting the first and the second centralized reviews of the fourth biennial report submissions of developed countries. My name is Katia Simeonova, and I'm a manager of Transparency Framework that is in charge of organizing the technical reviews and analysis of parties' report here at the UNFCCC Secretariat. It is unfortunate that we could not be sharing space here at the Secretariat facilities in Bonn during these reviews, as intended. Over these 2 weeks, we would have welcomed 85 experts from all around the world, tasked to review or to engage in technical analysis of reports submitted by 21 developed and developing countries in this critical time period leading up to the submission of the final biennial reports or biennial update reports under the Convention covering pre-2020 actions. As you know by now, decentralized reviews and technical analysis are being conducted remotely due to the exceptional circumstances surrounding the coronavirus. I would like to thank all of you for your willingness to continue to support the reviews or technical analysis through a remote mode of work. We know that experts may face additional challenges that are unique to this mode of work, including work pressures or family obligations. We also know that centralized review format offers significant opportunities to share experiences with colleagues and gain from the knowledge of the others, something that will be more of a challenge with this remote format of work. We encourage you to be as innovative as possible to minimize any of the negative impacts that may stem from remote mode of work. Despite the change in the mode of work during these reviews or analysis, I'm encouraged to hear from my staff that you remain enthusiastic and have continued with utmost professionalism to carry out the important task of reviews and the technical analysis. The information reported by parties in their biennial reports or their biennial update reports is an important window into the activities of countries to respond to climate change challenges. The review and analysis of these reports provides essential and timely feedback to parties regarding not only the completeness and transparency of the information reported, but also specifically for developing countries the capacity building needed to enhance reporting over time. Over the coming days, your expertise and technical advice will be an asset for the parties being analyzed or reviewed, which will assist them to improve the information reported on the pre-2020 actions. We continue to see improvements by both developed and developing countries between subsequent submissions. These improvements clearly demonstrate that parties are taking on board areas noted by experts like you and are using these comments and suggestions as a basis for improving the transparency of their reporting over time. Looking forward, 2020 will be an important year for the evaluation of transparency under the Convention and the Paris Agreement. Parties are scheduled to communicate new or update their indices this year. Parties are also set to finalize the methodological work stemming from the Katowice MPGs of Enhanced Transparency Framework, namely reporting tables for GHG inventory information and information necessary to track progress towards NDCs and support, as well as outlines for the reporting and review and the training program for experts under the Paris Agreement. As experts under the current review system, you are keenly aware of the importance of the timely completion of these negotiations in order to ensure the successful implementation of the Paris Agreement. You also certainly have a unique perspective based on your own experiences with the use of such reporting and review tools and review reports outlines in the current MRV system that will help inform your colleagues at home in order to finalize these ongoing discussions on methodological issues. Specifically for BURs, as we kick off the current cycle of review and technical analysis, we can look back on how far we have come in a relatively short period of time since the first submissions in 2014. I trust that you will continue to gain experiences in the coming weeks and coming years that will facilitate implementation of MRV under the current system and in the transition to the enhanced transparency framework. I hope it will help you transition to a path to become a reviewer of biennial transparency reports, also under the Paris Agreement. Let me share with you one major concern. We continue to face limited availability of experts to the current process. While we appreciate your participation, we will need to duplicate each one of you and every other expert participating in the current process in order to support the demand for technical expert review process under the enhanced transparency framework in the future. It is imperative that parties nominate additional experts to the roster of the UNFCCC and provide support to facilitate their participation in the review processes. It is also our hope that you communicate your perspective to your respective national focal points in order to facilitate these nominations. Training opportunities remain available and will evolve to meet the needs of the ETF and the review experts. I know that we are convening today under exceptional circumstances and hope that the situation in your country, if affected by coronavirus, is improving or will improve in a very short period of time. I want to thank you sincerely for your dedication and to continue to demonstrate and deliver quality reports in a timely manner. Let me reassure you that as a Secretariat, we are here with you in order to provide the support which is required over the next week and beyond, to assist you in ensuring timely completion of all review and summary reports, to facilitate the review cycle of biennial reports and technical analysis of BURs in line with the relevant decisions and guidelines, and to listen to your words of wisdom and take on board your views, ideas for further improvement. In closing, I would like to thank you for taking time off your busy schedules to engage in 2020 review cycle of biennial reports and in the 15th review of the technical analysis, and I would like to wish you all a productive week and enjoyable work environment.